Now, since we're talking about the power of the mind over the body, I want to take a little segue into a very simple exercise that I've borrowed from the field of neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP. This is commonly called the polar bear drill. If you're familiar with my writing, I've mentioned it in quite a few of my books. Whatever you do in the next minute, I would like you to not visualize a large white polar bear sitting right beside you. Do not think of its fur. Do not think of its little black eyes blinking. Do not think of how it's breathing or looking at you. Think of absolutely anything you wish, anything else. Just do not think of a large white polar bear sitting next to you. Now, to achieve this, what's the very first thing we necessarily need to do? We need to think of the polar bear, create the image in our brain, all of the emotional responses that begins to cultivate, and then we need to try to suppress and eradicate this. And it simply doesn't work. And so the logic behind this drill is that they are showing you if you are trying to avoid a behavior or a habit, rather than trying not to think of something, I do not want to eat junk food, I do not want to have another cigarette, think of what you do want to do. I'm going to go have some celery, or I'm going to take a fresh, walk in the fresh air and go around the block a few times. Because when we think of something, whether we're trying to think of it positively or to eradicate the thought, we create an image, and the image creates a response.